What is going on, guys? We're back with another video today. It is our Buccaneers online user franchise. We are going against the Colts in Week 14, and this is our roster. We have had a couple of nice upgrades. Ronald Jones went from, I believe a 68 overall normal development player to a 77 overall star development who had over 1,000 yards and, I believe, over 10 touchdowns already on the season. We're looking good, but the route to the Super Bowl is still a questionable one. We don't know if we're going to make the playoffs at this point just yet. Looking at the MVP, we are, we're up there, considering, who would have thought any Buccaneers player would be close to MVP. Going against the Colts, another team with maybe a little bit more questions to make the playoffs, but still a team with lots and lots of talent. Taking off early Marlon Mack, get himself to superstar development this season as well. Marlon already utilizing that superstar development well. We try to get either Marlon or Hines off him. I wanted Hines a little bit more, but of course Ronald works out. Not as good of a catcher, but he's been making some clutch catches in possession, so that's for sure. Andrew Luck didn't retire in this universe. Apparently that's pass interference, getting in front of the ball and swatting away. I guess we don't have the same right to the ball as he does. Close one, both sides, honestly. 2nd and 10 now from the 17. Inside, and Evans can't knock the ball out. What is he even useful for? What's even the point? We run commit because, let's be honest, 1st and goal from the 1. Why wouldn't he run it? Runs it a second time, caught us off guard a little bit, and there goes that man, Hines. We wanted him so bad, and he just wouldn't trade him. I hate that guy, that Micah fella. Oh, wow, over the middle. Dropped by Godwin. I was really hoping Godwin would become a God win for us this season, but you know who has? Mr. O.J. Howard, and believe it or not, he has the freaking speed for a 75-yard score, and it's really not even a believe it or not at this point because we know he can do it. Apke drops a pick. That's lovely stuff. That's just great. Marlon Mack runs to the left. Okay, now we have a chance on defense to make a stop. 3rd and 7. Trying to make a play. Please? Please? Up the middle, sacked by who is that? Adama Kong Su. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Winston stepping back about 400 miles. Mike Evans, though, what a dime. A throw like that, just that throw alone, makes me just so happy that we did re-sign him. And there goes Ronald Jones for a touchdown, 14 yards out. I don't even know what number that is on the season, but it's got to be pretty high as he's had a season. Once again, oh, what a hit by Apke. Didn't even know he had that in him. But once again, tackle animations are so bad. It's ridiculous. On the run. Why is that not picked by Levante? I don't know. 3rd and 3 now from the 41-yard line. Andrew Luck stepping back. Andrew Luck over the middle. Paris Campbell having a pretty decent season himself, I believe. Gets the clutch first down. Look at the blocks here. Hard to beat our user, even with Dean, not a secure tackler. Our user is going to make a play, and here Levante David doesn't get the pick. You can see I went for play ball, and he just didn't play ball. That's a great user by us to cover a wide receiver down the field, and why is our guy conceding that? How many times are we going to jump in front of a pick and just not even come close to the animations? I'll never know. Peyton Barber, got to get them backup carries in, boys. Ronald Jones to the outside. Ronald Jones just going to use his speed this time to get the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Going to throw it inside to Howard. It's a risky one, but it seems to be better than throwing it across to Godwin. I don't know. Maybe we should have, because once again, I really do want Godwin to succeed. It's a little late almost, though, and Scott Miller, another guy I want to succeed. Really good throw and a really good catch. Ronald Jones finding a little bit of a crease down to the 4. It's a very close game, but we make it a little less close. Ronald Jones with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And here goes Andrew Luck on the play action. Outside, 1 to beat. Does not beat him. Once again, it doesn't matter how good our players are. As long as we're there for the user, we're going to have a chance. And another throw right into coverage. This time, instead of it being deflected, it was caught on the sideline. T.Y. Hilton. Ugh. At least it's a good player, but still, I feel like we definitely got screwed again. Underneath, good find, and that's not a great angle by us. We do stop him, though. Anything but a touchdown is huge because you never know when you can make a stop. And here up the middle, very hard to make a tackle one-on-one. And when you have that chance to hit stick a quarterback, it's worth it. It's worth taking the risk. I know we gave up a touchdown, but there was a chance we were going to give it up anyways. But if we did nail the hit, that could have been a turnover, And here down the sideline, O.J. Howard He was wide open in my book, but apparently not. And, you know, he kind of just does the thing, jumps up and makes a play. Couldn't get the ball out, so it's now a 3rd and 24. Justin Houston with a sack underneath. We're going to make the smart play. We're trying to make a miss. We kind of did, and Howard, he's just a freak, man. We tried to do as much as we could to get close for a field goal, and we did that. And here, just really good blocks, and nobody wants to tackle, unfortunately. So, you know, it's going to be a touchdown to tie the game. He's going to celebrate. I'll remember that. I will remember that. I'm celebrating next time if we even score a touchdown again. And here comes a flag, so I just throw it up. I was like, you know what? Just chuck it up. And guess what? Mike Evans catches it. Apparently it's a hold, though. Lovely stuff. 1st and 20 from the 14-yard line. Quick throw to the outside. Howard gets it. Tries to break a tackle. Can't. So, you know, we get that yardage back pretty quickly to the outside. Scott Miller. That's going to be a first down. 1st and 10 now. 50 seconds left. Guess who? Scott Miller. Again, finding some room. A little bit of a late hit, but we're fine. Scott Miller is a tank. 2nd and 10, looking for someone open. Is that Scott Miller again? Nope, it's going to be inside to Ronald Jones. Quick throw. 1 timeout left. We're going to try to run the ball, catch him off guard. I think we did, but I don't know. It didn't seem like we gained a lot of yards. Field goal looks like it's in play, though, to the outside. Look at the users to Scott Miller. 12 seconds left, 1 timeout. Can we get close? And no, we tried to time it. Didn't really have it. 1 last play, 2nd and 10 to the outside. What a find. Unfortunately, he drops it. Malik Hooker takes the ball off. And we're going to lead the half by 3. Some unfortunate situations, but we're still well within controlling this game. 3rd and 2 now to start off the second. Oh, the half drive. Look at Godwin slipping away. Look at Godwin slipping away. He finds the block, finds the wiggle room, and he scores from 66 yards away. What a play. The best play by Godwin all season. I could have said all day and it would have rhymed and it would have been a whole thing, but you know, I don't know. It was pretty obvious. It was the best play of the day. Jamel Dean. We've had a couple of these users now, and Jamel is going to walk in for the Christopher. Yeah, I know, Christopher Walken. Good pick 6. I think that's like his 2nd or 3rd on the season. We've been making some baits, man. It's if it's not Devin White, I like usering Dean because I want picks for the youngsters. Best chance to upgrade their dev. If he doesn't get superstar development, or superstar, he's not even a star yet, doesn't at least get star, I'm going to be very mad. But I will say the defense is starting to lock down a little bit. We're looking okay. Jamel Dean making a play on Andrew Luck. That's going to force a 4th and 3. If he doesn't get this could be over. And there, got scared. We are all over him, and, you know, he was kind of right to. Here comes Godwin trying to make room. Godwin, nice gain of about 12. Pretty quick stuff. Only a gain of 1 on 1st down. Here comes a 2nd down run to Ronald Jones. Risky to run it there, but we got a lot of yards. And on 3rd and 2, the quick cut by Barber catches him off guard, and we get the 1st down yet again. 1st and 10. We're having a really good drive. And there goes Ronald Barber. Ronald Barber, that's the combination of Peyton Barber and Ronald Jones. Interesting. Here comes Boston Scott. Even look at the little yeet. Little backstep move. 2nd and 2 from the 40. Could be the last play of the second half. And when you're up this much, why risk it? So I was really like, if it's not perfect, I'm not taking it. And here, you know, we kind of screwed our own team up. You know, we pulled away too far from the line. They couldn't really do their jobs. Hines gets taken down there. 2nd and 8 runs again. You know, props to him for sticking to his guns, but it may be a little too late to run it. You know, I'm all for going to your scheme, but might be a little too late to run it. T.Y. Hilton making a man miss. Really quick directional change there, too. Went straight upfield. I thought he would have went out of bounds for sure. Inside, finds Eric Ebron slipping away. Gets a 1st down. Clock is ticking, but there still is a chance as long as he can score in this drive, which he will not on that play. Finally, Evans making a play because he has terrible coverage. He's not very fast. He's not smart. All he has is hit power. So make a play, you know, and there he goes. That's a huge play. Who knows how this game changes if he gets that touchdown right away, you know? And here to the outside on 3rd and 10. Clutch conversion to Campbell. From the 5, 1st and goal, picked off by Devin White. And yes, it's pretty cool that he gets a pick 6. However, I completely forgot the rules were 17 plus. So if you take a pick 6 back, 17 plus in the 4th quarter, you kind of have to bench the player that you used. So next week, Devin White will no longer be available. Devin White drops a pick there. At least make it worth the benching, you know. I'll take him back for another pick 6. That would probably result in a pretty big benching. 48-24. I honestly thought in that situation the game was still obtainable, but looking back on it now, yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken it back. RG3. DRC gets the pick on the sideline. That's a newly acquired player we had. I think we had him last week. And Boston Scott pretty much going to end the game with a first down there. We have lots of young talent. We just have to put it together. And this is another one of those games where we put it together. First half, there was some mistakes. You know, the kick return touchdown, not really much we could have done. Some of the drop picks really sucked. You know, I think we could have controlled the game a little bit more. But, you know, Godwin slipping away for a touchdown. A couple of really good, you know, decisions. You know, we put the game in a good spot in the first half, and then we just ran with it in the second. Jamel Dean has been improving every week, and I know we've made user plays, but even then, he's been in good coverage. Even the T.Y. Hilton play, it was great coverage. It's just he caught the ball, simply put. Jameis Winston, another really good game. Jameis has a chance at MVP. It's going to be a tough fight, but he's got a shot, and even if not, he's probably going to be at least around 5,000 yards, which is just bonkers. We would have threw a little bit more touchdowns, maybe it would have been better. Howard, pretty good game. You know, that huge touchdown, 75-yarder, really boosted those numbers. And then Scott Miller finally showing up. Mike Evans with a 43-yard play. It would have had 100 if, you know, that other play would have counted, but unfortunately it was a penalty. GG Micah, and just a really good, you know, balanced game from us, and I think this is going to mean a lot for our chances at the playoffs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!